Go ahead. Okay. What do you want to say? Like,
That's all right.
okay. Go ahead.
Oh, so we'll talk about it?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Yeah, Pliny's my attempt to experiment with issues around what I think is the center, really, of scholarship, but which the digital humanities people have hardly really engaged with, and that is personal work. So much scholarship has to do with reading material, developing interpretation of what you've read yourself, assembling ideas yourself about what's interesting, and then publishing it. And that personal side of things, which I've sort of represented by this box here, I don't think there's been a lot of thinking about it in our community, although there has been some work with it in other places. And Pliny's reflects some work in computer science about this question, some work in social sciences, which I think has also explored some of this space, and some of the things that turn up like concept mapping and so on. So it's a bit of an amalgamated of that sort of things. There's a lot of interest in annotation in our community, and people describe Pliny as an annotation tool, and it has an annotation component. But on this post I'm trying to draw attention, first of all, that it's about annotation for personal use rather than for public use, which I think makes the annotation act, and what you do in annotation is quite different. And secondly, that it's not only about annotation, but about the whole process of getting down to writing in the end as well.
Okay.
So that's what posters.
Okay. And do you see any connection between this and digital media?
Well, I think that Pliny works best with digital media.
Okay.
There's a very limited prototyping here. This is the prototype piece of software, and I built like a tool to annotate PDF files, say. But I certainly think that you could extend it for annotation to video or audio files too. The structure is open, so you could add a plugin that would support that, and then you could take those annotations that you've attached to something video and incorporate them into the other things you do.
And do you see any challenges like in connection between this and digital media?
And
any challenges between Pliny and digital media, like problems?
I probably don't know enough to know what the challenges would be.
Okay.
What do you think?
To be honest, I don't think there would be any challenges between both, and they would work together.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
The idea, in a sense, that Pliny allows you already to say make a connection to a spot in a PDF file, to a web page, or to an image, and if you included annotation tools for video, you could, and so you read an article that talked about a particular scene in a movie.
Okay.
You could connect the scene in the movie through Pliny directly to the spot in the article that talks about it.
Okay.
And that's very much what scholars do. That's very much part of how scholarship is done. And so Pliny tries to be agnostic about media, tries to be open to all kinds of media.
I should have asked you first if you can state your name and your affiliation.
I'm John Bradley.
Okay.
And my what?
Your affiliation?
Well, I'm at King's College London.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.